Let me give you a bit of background. The construction works of the multi-story car park at the foot of Penang Hill were physically completed in March 2011. However, it could not be opened to the public because the Certificate of Compliance and Completion (CCC) could not be issued and planning approval could not be obtained for MPPP. Major reasons being the construction was not in compliance to minimum requirements stipulated in MPPP guidelines. Ceiling value allocated for this project amounted to 5 million to provide 112 car parks and 6 bus parking areas. This 4-story car park at a total built-up area of 69,991.3 square feet was part of the Ministry of Tourism. 73 million ringgit Penang Hill Funicular Train upgrading project under budgetary of RMK 9. In September 2007, the Penang State Government through post-ESCO meeting assigned PDC as implementation agency to JKR, which was originally assigned to implement this multi-story car park project. Formal award of contractor by PDC on behalf of Jana Kuasa Perolehan Persekutuan Federal Tender Board Committee, headed by Federal Government Officer Nick Ali Mat Yunus to DTE Construction Sdn Bhd, was made on 22nd July 2009. Date of contractual commencement of work on 10th August 2009. With 14 months of construction period, date of completion was scheduled on 9th October 2010. Following a decision by the Penang State ESCO at the end of September 2011, the Penang State Inquiry Board was formed by Penang State Secretary Office on 29 September 2011 to investigate the controversial multi-story car park at the foot of Penang Hill. The Penang State Inquiry Board Panel Committee is chaired by Professor Surveyor Omar bin Munir, Head of Department Faculty of Engineering and Science, Department of Built Environment, UTA, University Tunku Abdul Rahman. Supported by Architect Lawrence Lim, Malaysian Institute of Architects, Northern Chapter, Penang Chairman, and Engineer Lim Kok Kong, former Chairman of IEM, Northern Branch. The terms of the reference are as follows. Number 1, identify witnesses in the implementation of the above captured project and determine the ones responsible for the witnesses in the project. 2, propose actions to be taken. 3, provide an independent viewpoint for solutions to rectify the problems. The board's report was handed over to the state government and completed, that's the spelling mistake, and completed on 9th November 2011. The board stated that those responsible for the witnesses over layout and building plan design shall be the competent person entrusted by the Board of Architects Malaysia looking after public interest. In this case, the professional architect for the project is Architect Khairil Faizi bin Abdul Majid. An architect is responsible in translating building requirements into practical reality with the first obligation looking after public interest. The board also mentioned in passing that the tender drawing was issued with plan without approval. The ones responsible for the witness over the tender stage shall be the Superintendent Officer, Engineer Haji Muhammad Razi bin Haji Osman. However, the principal person responsible is the person who signed all the relevant design plans as the architect. Amongst the failures highlighted were physical commencement of work proceeds without obtaining planning approval, documentation flow not in order, latest drawing not transmitted to site for implementation, clerk of works without relevant trade experience, dimension error identified but not followed through, design error identified through construction not being rectified immediately but instructed to proceed instead, and this is very crucial. Design error identified during construction not being rectified immediately but instructed to proceed instead. The ones responsible for the witnesses over the construction stage shall be the architect above defined. The recommendation in order of preference for the inquiry panel. Number 1, to demolish, redesign, reconstruct the entire building for 300 car parks at a cost of between 5.5 million to 6.75 million. 2, to localize demolition, redesign, reconstruct at ramps only at a cost of 1.5 million ringgit, which should result in reducing the number of car parks from 112 to 96 car parks. 3, to localize demolition on ramps area only, replacing with a vehicular lift. The state government, through our state ESCO meeting on the 1st of December 2011, had decided to adopt the preferred recommendation made by the inquiry panel to demolish, redesign and reconstruct the entire car park building taking and increasing the number of parking from 112 to 300 lots with speed level ramps. The cost impact for 300 lots car park will be 25,000 ringgit per parking lot. However, the average cost per parking lot after taking the demolished cost of 4.3 million into consideration shall be 39,000 as compared to spending 1.5 million rectifying the ramps to have 96 lots, resulting 60,000 ringgit per lot. The whole project of rebuilding the car park shall take at least 15 months to complete. The State EXCO has also endorsed a decision by the PDC board to act on the board's report and take all necessary action against those responsible as mentioned in the report. The architect mentioned in the report has been dismissed, and further action including a complaint to the Lembaga Architect Malaysia and possible civil action. So secara ringkasnya, saya ingin tegaskan bahawa projek ini telah diluluskan oleh Kerajaan Negeri Pulau Pinang pada September 2007 dan diserahkan kepada PDC sebagai agensi pelaksana. Tender ini dikeluarkan kerana ini adalah projek persekutuan. Ia diuruskan oleh Kerajaan Persekutuan. Oleh itu projek tender projek ini dikeluarkan atau diputuskan dari award oleh Jawatan Kuasa Perolehan Persekutuan di bawah Pegawai Kerajaan Persekutuan Ali Mat Yunus pada 22 Julai 2009. Okay, itu saja. We are taking action based on the recommendation of the inquiry report.
Apa isu?
Benar.
Architect